present. We're here to serve you guys, and
Hope you're
cheers.
having a good day.
Cheers to Friday. Cheers to the weekend.
Yeah, cheers to the weekend.
Weekend. A lot has happened this weekend for Farah. Hello. How are you all doing? Hi, how you all doing? Oh God, where's the wave? I need to wave. It's Soul Sisters coming at ya.
All the way from
Milton Keynes, England. Yay! We love Milton Keynes, don't we? It's like a lovely greenery, like away from the business of London.
I healed in here, you know that. I literally healed in this place.
Yeah, it is a healing place. It's like it's a place for anybody seeking a quiet place, isn't it?
Starting up.
Yeah.
Because I came from London and I had lived in like all over the world.
Yeah.
Like Iraq, Pakistan.
Yeah.
And when I then met Keith, obviously we bought a house.
Yeah.
And my first ever house, my own house.
Yeah.
At age 20.
Was it Milton Keynes?
Milton Keynes.
Oh
It was
my
a
God.
2-bedroom house. It was £42,500
What?
for the whole house.
Now you can get. Now you cannot get anything for that price in Milton
And
Keynes
it
now.
was in
Nah.
it was in mind this, darling, 2 Mile Ash.
Yeah.
And we just loved that little house, me and Keith. We had 2
Like
cats.
a little setup.
Yeah, 2 cats.
Yeah.
And it was like a spiral staircase going through in the middle.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know, it was lovely, really nice.
We have a little Baba here joining us today. He's called Razy. Woohoo! Razy, you're welcome to Soul Sisters. You want to introduce yourself? Want to say hi?
My name is.
My name is Razy. My name is Razy.
And
My
I'm
name
crazy.
Yay! Okay, guys, so we're gonna dive right into the subject. So today we're talking about flaws.
Turn your flaws into applause.
Yes. How did I even come up with that? Nkechi says, "Hey, ladies, happy Friday. I'm blessed to be here today." Oh, Nkechi!
You always say such lovely things.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to be with you guys. Oh,
You're
my
like
gosh.
a flower. The
She's
minute
like
she comes on, she makes us
Oh my
all
God.
happy, doesn't she?
In fact, everybody is like, they're all blossom. They're
definitely.
amazing. So, it's turning our flaws into applause. We all have applause. It reminds me, whenever I say applause, it reminds me of a Lady Gaga song. There's a Lady Gaga song, I think it's quite an old album. It's an applause song. And when I was thinking about this subject this morning, I thought, the song came up in my head. I was, applause, 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 yay! No, yeah.
She does that.
I don't know the full, but I love the chorus, which is the applause bit. Anyway, so turning your flaws into applause. Yes. You want to start off?
Turning your flaws. So,
we all have flaws.
we have, definitely. I'm trying
We all
to
have
think, what
flaws.
recent flaws have I worked on?
Oh, greetings from Colombia. Oh my
Wow.
gosh,
Hello,
living
guys.
in Chicago. Oh, such a pleasure to meet you,
I
Craps.
would love to go there, won't we?
Craps, Colombian
man.
treasures. Oh my God, love to
wow.
be there. It's going to be amazing. Oh my God. We need to start by now.
We love travelling, by the way, guys.
Yes, we
Me
love
and Anita, we like to take our kids and kind of turn up
Go exploring.
the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Go Zara was like that.
It's upstairs.
So we all have flaws.
We do, yes.
We all have flaws, but the danger is when you now decide to remain a prisoner of your flaws.
Yes.
Then this is where it becomes ultra dangerous.
Anita, what's the Wi-Fi?
As a
I
Hara.
don't have it, darling.
I don't have it, darling.
You can't remember it, can you? You have to
What
write
one
it.
is it?
Oh, out of these?
Oh, it's one of those ones. Sorry. Let's not read handouts. Yeah. So you have to ask Zahara for password. So the danger is when you now remain stagnant and you start making excuses for your flaws, and then you now keep your excuses.
How would you define what flaws are?
We all have flaws. We're not perfect. Anybody that says
born with it, or we learn it, or
some of them are learned behavior, and some of them we're born with. Some of them is something that we've kind of when we've gone through life, this life journey, we've kind of accumulated it along the way. Something, yeah. So, but there's certain flaws, obviously, that are habits that is people would think is passed down from family generations to generations, but sometimes that's an excuse.
Yeah,
that's an excuse. There's nothing like passed down flaws or passed down. Nah.
I did a little conversation about high blood pressure today for my YouTube channel, and people say I've got high blood pressure because it's in my family.
Yeah, that's excuses.
It's not actually, because it's not really hereditary to have a blood pressure. It's the habits.
Yeah.
So it's about whatever your parents were doing. You continue to bring that into your life, and then your kids bring that into their lives.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you call it hereditary, but actually It's not really
It's
hereditary. You
no.
can break that.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to do actually is certain habits that I've picked up from my parents and how to deal with kids is to break that. And I'm struggling because naturally, subconsciously, the first 7 years of my life, what I've taken in is all I know.
Yeah.
So my neurological pathways are very, very solid. However, they're not right.
Yeah.
And that's the flaws.
Yeah.
And what I need to do is to work on then repeated behavior to change those neurological pathways.
Yeah.
And that's how we were talking about paradigm last week, thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
And that kind of relates to the same thing.
Yeah.
It's about, once you discover who you are and you're like, okay, well, this is how I know. My mum used to do that, but it doesn't feel right. What are you going to do? You're going to change it. How are you going to change it? You're going to have to dig deep now. You have to really observe, think how you're going to change it. Read books, ask your friends, ask opinions, and then you'll get to the answer because you really want to change.
Yeah.
Because something in there is not right, it doesn't sit right with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like smacking a child might not sit right with you. Now, I got smacked as we will bring you.
I was smacked. Yeah.
I think most of the people on here probably remember that we got smacked. It was quite a normal thing, you know. But now that smacking, it doesn't teach them anything. So I believe you don't get anything back on. But we do it because we saw mum do it.
Yeah.
So we just naturally do it.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, you've like, what have you taught your child?
Yeah.
That every time something happens, smack them so they can stop.
Yeah.
So that's just an example, you know. You might not agree with what I'm saying, but that for me, I didn't agree with smacking, so I had to change myself because I felt myself when I was getting angry with them that my hand was coming up and I wanted to smack, and occasionally I did, but then I felt terrible afterwards, so bad afterwards. When I'm seeing my child's crying because of my behaviour, it's just unbelievable. And I worked on that so much.
Yeah.
I literally worked on it, and I still get angry because when they're shouting with each other or they're having a, you know, argument or whatever, I feel like I want to hit them, smack them both to stop this quickly.
Yeah.
But no, I don't do that. I go up very calmly. I breathe first. Actually, I stay downstairs until I calm down. I drink water. That's another thing I do. So these are my little tools to deal with my flaws that come naturally with what I know from what I've seen. My 7 years of my life, or in the first 7 years, my subconscious is now, that's all it knows. But I can change my subconscious. Yeah. You can change your pathways. Yeah. But you have to repeat that right behaviour over and over again. That's it. Oh, the behaviour that you want to change. That's it. Not necessarily the right behaviour, because you might want to choose that path, but my path is that I don't want to hit them ever in my life. Never.
I mean, it all boils down to a decision, isn't it? It's the decision you have to make within yourself. So if you choose a decision, if you make a decision that's going to be right for you, then obviously you have to work to better that decision. Yeah. But if you choose to remain, not to move forward, again, what you're gonna do is you're not gonna work and now keep that flaws.
Yeah, and then I'll pass it to my
kids. And then now pass it on to your kids. Then it becomes this story that you not tell yourself is it runs down the family. Yeah. It doesn't run down the family. No. Just because it happened, your parents did it or the loved ones in your family did it, doesn't mean that you have to carry it on. Yeah. You have to break the cycle at some point.
100%.
You have to. Let you be the smart one that breaks it. Yeah. Because obviously the way our parents were brought up is totally different. They were also brought up by parents who were also brought up differently. So you cannot have that mindset of generations before us. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You have to now break that cycle, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to carry that mentality and then you're not going to pass it on to your children who now live in the millennial era.
A millennial, yeah. We talk about that, don't we?
Yes. So you now pass that on to them, and then what happens? They too now pass it on down to their family members. So what happens is you have to break the cycle. Yes. You have to break the cycle and not make excuses, because what we tend to do is we make excuses. We make excuses. In fact, we make so much excuses that I applaud the excuses we make.
We can justify
everything. I mean, everything. Oh, the reason why I smoke is because of this.
I'm stressed.
The reason why I drink alcohol is because of this.
Stress.
Because the reason why I'm not working so hard is because so person did not give me a good foundation in life. My dad wasn't there when I was growing up. My mother wasn't there when I was growing up. In fact, everything kept crumbling down. That is the reason why I have not progressed in life. We are constantly...
What are you gaining from that is nothing.
Nothing.
And it's called a life of victim.
That's it.
And if we talked about that triangle, guys, do you remember the triangle we talked about? There's a drama triangle where in one corner there's a victim and always looking for a rescuer.
Yeah.
And a persecutor.
Yeah.
And there's a there's a triangle which is a healthy triangle where you step out of drama triangle and go into the healthy triangle. If you stay in the drama triangle, which most of people are, by the way, because they think that's where they feel comfortable because someone's going to rescue. When you're talking like Anita just said as an example, my life is crumbling down. You're asking for someone to feel sorry for you.
That's it.
Because you like that.
Yes.
You like that tension.
Yes.
So you're going to continue
Yes.
to behave like that. Basically.
And after a while, what happens when you no longer get that attention? Because what happens is, after a while, people are going to now stop feeding your addiction. Because some people are addicted to people worrying after them.
Yeah.
Or asking after them. People are addicted to attention. So what happens when people no longer feed you attention? What happens then? That means your ego will now start looking for somebody else to feed the attention.
Because your mind has built a pathway of the sympathy that you're getting, or the attention that you're getting, which is a negative attention. Your mind is like, I like that.
It's like in a way you're getting comfortable in your flaws. So when somebody is constantly feeling sorry for you, what you're doing, you're getting comfortable in your flaws, and you're not seeing yourself past that situation. Yeah. So you're forever making excuses. And your children, if you have young children growing up around you, they see you making up excuses. So they grow up with that mentality that if anything happens in their life, the best thing to do is make excuses and start looking for attention. And then the pattern grows.
Yeah.
Or speak this way, they'll like me. Maybe if I do this, they'll like me. Be your authentic. When you're in front of that mirror, don't start denying your authenticity. You need to be open with yourself. Be honest with yourself. In order to grow, you have to be naked. You have to strip yourself naked.
Yeah, would you say you're going through a bit of that now?
In stripping myself naked?
No, as in, remember saying no to people and...
Yes.
This is new, isn't it?
This is new for me. Okay, like we
you're
talked about.
Comfortable, but you want to...
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I won't say to you, nobody has fully arrived unless you'll be ignorant if you think you've arrived. We are all work in progress. Like I was saying, we were talking last week, and I was talking to Farah briefly when she came. I'm a people person. I'm a people pleaser. It's hard for me to say no. Yes. It's hard for me to say no.
But
and what happens
just admitting to that is the first thing.
It's first.
It's recognizing actually this is what it is. Because I remember I asked you a question earlier. Why do you think these people keep walking all over you?
Yeah.
Why would you say? And because you said yes.
Yes, I say yes to it. I never know.
Well, I'm saying they take advantage. I used to use that word. People take advantage of me because, but I'm by myself. Or I'm too generous. Or I'm too nice sometimes. But actually, it's me who needs to say no at the right time and yes at the right time. Yeah. And I didn't have that ability to do that.
The control is within you.
I like to say yes, I can do it, and my sister listening, she would totally agree with me.
Yeah.
Because I would, when she came over, I think it was last year, early this year, I'd made promises to see her. I then promised to see Afro. I had then promised to do something else, all on the same day, and I got caught out. Yeah. And I couldn't deliver anything properly, and I was conscious. I was like, "What am I doing this?" My heart, it came from a good place. Yeah. But that's not good enough. Yeah. It not only had to come from a good place, but I had to be bold and say, "Actually, I'm sorry, I can't see you." Yeah. Or to one person, I can't see you because I want to spend that time. And people deserve that. Yeah. And my sister deserved that, and I didn't. But you see, that's a big flaws that a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, for me, going around and it is. Everyone, and then you're trying to please everybody, and then in trying to please everybody, you're making up these stories, and in the end, you're still ending up losing out. And I think, why should you make stories as well? Why should you have to? I know. Isn't that painful to make up stories because you don't want to see someone you can see someone's taking advantage of you and you're trying to push them away. Yeah. But the problem is only going to go away temporarily because they're going to be back. That's it. Because what they don't understand is why are you saying no? Yeah. Yeah. If you said, do you know what? Some people don't like they don't like to hear the word no. No. They don't like to hear it and you can't say it. Yeah, they don't like to hear the word no. Nadia says, "I'm so glad you recognised it." Yeah, no, that wasn't that, Nadia, because we had a chat. We had an open chat about it, and we did talk. And I'm so glad we have that relationship. We opened it up and we said, "What's going on?" Just like me and you do sometimes. Yeah. And we. Wow. Oh God, he's got nail varnish. Oh God, you've got nail varnish on. My child has got nail varnish on. This is what happens when we come to Anita's and Zahara's. Having a free reign on.
Mum, I'm bored. Let's go.
No, he's doing
I'm not
it.
finished yet, Dad.
Yeah.
When are you finished?
You're gonna play with Zahara.
No, when are you
We've got a child here that is nagging that he
when
wants to
you
go.
finish?
Okay, we'll be done in a minute. We'll be done
What's happened to
soon.
your phone?
Yeah.
No, I just want to go.
So it's recognizing the flaws that you have and then working on it. For me, like I said, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I know I have flaws upon flaws upon flaws.
Wow.
And I have...
It doesn't come off.
Yeah, there's some things
Not
I'm
that many.
not that many, but obviously, even
I don't even know what I'm saying. But what you mean? You know yourself?
I know that
Right,
myself.
okay.
I have flaws.
Yeah.
I know I have flaws, and I'm working my hardest to with my flaws, and I'm not making excuses anymore for my flaws.
Yeah, that's definitely. I'm
not
seeing
making
that.
excuses.
I'm seeing that.
Do you know
as
what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah.
Even in my creativity.
Really?
Because the thing is, I have to keep pushing myself. I have to challenge myself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some days, but maybe because.
Mum,
No, you know what? I love my job. I think the thing is, I love my
Podcast
job
at
too
home.
much.
I have something at home.
Maybe my flaws is not knowing when to rest.
100% true.
That's my flaws.
3 o'clock in the morning, she's up doing stuff.
My
Whatever
flaws.
time she's doing, 17 hours later, she's still.
Even Carola goes to
I'm
me.
gonna send you a sleep log because it's very important.
No, I don't need no.
No, you do need
No,
sleep.
I
It's
know.
very important.
No, I know I need sleep. I know I need sleep. But the thing is, my body clock, I know when to sleep. And for me, 3 hours sleep, 2 hours sleep does me good.
How?
I know some people are not approve, but can I be honest? For a lady that only sleeps 3 hours, I function
How'd you do
I
it?
function like you that sleep 8 hours.
I know.
Or even more than you that sleep 8 hours. And this is because my passion fuels my energy. I don't get tired. When you love what you're doing, it fuels you. I know some people will disagree with me. I eat healthy. I drink healthy. Don't worry about me. I mean, my soul is fine. My body is, I work out. So I'm not going to say, okay, I'm unhealthy in that. But I am fine.
I'm not going to agree to that, unfortunately. I'm a fitness nutrition coach. I promote sleep, so I would listen to it. I'm not agreeing to it. And I feel that it's going to catch up one day, and I'll be sat here in front of this installation.
No, the thing is, you see, my grandmother, she lived up to 80. How old was Mama?
She not sleep either.
My grandmother lived up to age, how old was she? 85, 86?
She was not.
My grandmother was a hard-working creative.
Did she not sleep?
She hardly slept, but she lived up to 86. She lived up, even her own parents lived longer.
You are like your grandmother.
Oh yes, my family, we are grafters. We work hard. We work hard. We don't expect anything from people. Do you know what I'm saying? We work hard for what we want. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you love what you're doing, do you know what I'm saying?
Easy.
It comes easy,
Yeah.
and the energy comes from above,
That
from
definitely.
the universe. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you're in a job that you really like, guys, or if you've got your own business, you definitely know that you just find it so easy, don't you? Like
Yeah.
it's like you're going to work is like almost like a breeze. Almost
That's
you can't get away.
it.
Like if your house life is a bit more stressful and the work is good, you can't wait to get to work.
I said my work is like when you are fortunate enough to discover what you love doing.
Yeah.
Is the greatest blessing you can bless yourself and the universe. I tell you that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nadia said her 3 hours of her nap. She takes naps for 3
You
hours.
take oh my god, that is my sleep time. Okay, so
Nadia
I can tell you.
loves sleeping.
Okay, so I'll tell you my
She sleeps
routine.
for hours.
Let me tell you my routine. So
So Afro sister Rhoda is exactly the same.
I wake up. No, I work. How am I gonna calculate this?
You could just tell us how many.
Okay,
times
so
you're awake and
I
sleep.
wake up 3 o'clock. Even Carola says to me, okay, girl, we were chatting at one point in the morning. She goes, sweetheart, I know this is your angelic time. This is the moment you have with God. I'll leave you to it. She cut me off. She goes, good night, darling. See you later. And it's true. 3 o'clock, 2:30, I'm awake. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go to bed, let's say like
10?
no, 11 o'clock, 11:30, depending on what I'm working on. Do you know what I'm saying? And 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm wide awake like that. I'm wide
But
awake.
I do know when she sleeps, she is gone.
When I sleep, I'm gone.
It's like proper sleep.
But my body wakes up immediately, and when I wake up, I know what I'm doing. But the thing is, I'm not a deep sleeper.
You think?
I am not a deep sleeper. Nah.
So you don't sleep at all?
I'm so aware with what's going on around me. I'm not a deep sleeper. If the dog trips on something downstairs, I'm awake. I know that the dog has tripped something downstairs.
This is scary.
No, don't be scared. It makes me unique.
Okay, fine.
No.
Unique.
No, I'm not excusing that. Whatever works best for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? For me,
Yeah,
some people might
Some
disagree.
need 6, some 7, some 8.
Yeah. So for me, 3 hours is good for me.
8 hours at least.
So, but that's, some people might call that as my flaws that I need to work
What
on.
time did you get up today?
Today I woke up at 2:30 in the morning.
And you haven't had a nap?
I haven't had a nap. And I'm gonna work again till what time? 11:30 tonight, and I'm gonna wake up at 2:30, and then I'll continue.
So no weekend, like any weekends, you don't have a sleep longer?
No. I woke up today. I still went to the gym this morning. I still did school run, did some work in the morning, got my parcel sorted out, posted everything, went to the gym, worked out for 45 minutes, came back, worked, did housework, did everything. I still haven't had a nap, and I'm not tired.
You carry on.
I carry on. I'm not tired at all. I can still be working till 3 o'clock in the next day.
Nigeria?
No, it's got nothing to do with where you come from. I think we're all built differently. Do you know what I'm saying? We're all built differently.
Why does...
And the thing
like
is,
you though as well.
yeah, we're all built
But
differently.
Afra doesn't need a lot of sleep.
Yeah, we're all
But
built.
then he's grumpy
You see, the
with
thing
it.
is, I am so excited. My body is excited. I'm excited. I'm constantly happy because obviously
Adrenaline's rushing through.
adrenaline is rushing through my system. When I'm asleep, even if I put my head down and I'm trying to kind of like rest, my head is constantly flowing with ideas.
Wow.
It's constantly flowing. Like,
That's
yeah.
what happens
And I'm
when
like,
you're
and I lay down
creative
there, I'm like, oh Lord, I cannot remember everything. Please, something's there till I open my eyes.
I must have come and knock her on the head so she can go off for a while.
Honestly, it's crazy.
Even when we're on holiday,
Yeah.
and I look at my phone, you know when you can tell someone's been online.
Yeah.
I look and she's been online. It says 2 hours ago. And I'm like, we're waking up at 8, and she's been up to 6. I'm like, oh, we only went to sleep like 1. What's she doing?
I know. So the good thing about it is I can chat to my friends. Carola, I chat with her in the early hours in the morning because in America it's still early. It's still bright.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course
It's still bright. So I can still. That's what she said to me, girl. I know 3 o'clock is your moment. It's your holy hour.
God time.
I said good night. I said to her, I said good night, my darling. See ya. And then yeah. Honestly, no. But the thing is, some people might find that as a flaw, but I think that's a good flaw because the thing is, I know it's not. Some people might
It's
say
only a
that.
flaw if
You allow it
affecting
to.
you negatively.
Exactly.
If it's only
Exactly.
a flaw,
So for me, I've decided to take what some people might see as my weakness. Some people might say, okay. For me, I'm not what do you call it? I don't have the willpower, or I cannot stay up. I haven't got the energy. But you have to train yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? For me to get I won't say I'm not perfect. For me to get what I want in life, to achieve what I want, I have to put in the time. I have to put in the energy. I have to put in the passion. It's something you have to
but the
educate
crazy
yourself.
thing is you're saying that it doesn't suck for you. It comes naturally.
Like
when I wake up in the morning
yeah.
at 5:30 to train my clients on Monday, especially.
Are you grumpy?
I hate it. So much. I'm like that. Oh, somehow, please tell me it's not Monday morning. I don't want it to be. For 5 minutes, I have a battle with myself.
Yeah.
And then I have to really push them covers.
Yeah.
Because I've got 15 minutes to get my clothes on.
Yeah.
My face on. Depending on you got a spot that needs to be covered and all that or whatnot. Life is hard, isn't it? When you're a woman.
Yeah.
And then I have to get myself to my Oxley Park unit, which is really close by. Get all the weights out of my car.
Yeah.
Afra comes with me. He gets all the weights out. Unlock this door, which has got 4 different codes.
Like it's not big.
All before 6 o'clock, before my clients start
Yeah.
coming in one at a time.
Yeah.
And that Monday morning, I'm sorry. I can never sit here and say that I cannot.
Listen, you know how I get up?
I love it. I do
Somersault.
not love it.
I somersault. Even the dog knows that it's time for us to wake up. Gizmo knows. When it's 2:30, Gizmo licks my leg.
Yeah. He knows.
I'm like, boy, Mama is awake. Don't worry, I'm just having my moment with God.
Maybe a little dog.
Huh? I think we're all built differently. We're all built.
One day I might be sat here and say to you guys, I love waking up at that time, but until
No,
that,
and we're all different. I mean, if we're all the same, life would be boring. Come
Yeah.
on. We're all
but
the
I
same.
want it to be. In fact, I'm having a little thought, because what's happening is while I'm getting up so close to training clients, I really, what I need to do is get up at 5, do some stretching, and
write
gratitude
and
journal. Also write down what I'm going to do for the day, which is what I'm trying to repeat behavior to teach myself gratitude and better myself.
And the more you keep doing that.
And I'm missing that because once I've trained my clients, I'm so pumped up, literally. I'm like at 7, I'm getting the boys ready then, I'm making them eggs and toast and all sorts is going on. So hardly the time's gone to do the gratitude. You know?
What you need to do is have your journal next to you. Let it be a habit.
I need to get up at 5.
No. Don't stretch first, because when you start stretching, I'm not saying you shouldn't stretch. What's going to happen is when you wake up in that morning, your mind is still fresh. This is the time for you. I mean, you believe in God, but not as you believe in God.
I do believe in God,
Exactly.
definitely.
So you just write down. It's a moment for you to have, before you do anything else, you need to spend time with God. You need to spend time on yourself or whatever you believe in. Because the moment you get out of bed and start looking through your phone or start doing stretches or start doing, you have now put all those things first before God.
Remember the stretching, the part of the stretching is very long. And
No, but if you're doing your gratitude journal.
But the gratitude is part of that.
But are you writing yours down? Are you going to write it down?
You write down. It's affirmations that you repeat. So when you're stretching, at the end of stretching, it says you lie down and just 2 minutes.
So I mean, you do yours differently.
In those, I do what am I thankful for that day. What went well for me the night yesterday. What I'm thankful for. And what we're going to do today. So those are the 6 things.
Like we do it. Mine is I wake up and I write mine down. I write down even the tiniest of things, like, oh my gosh, even like God. I write down even things. It's become like a journal for me now. It's like a way of me communicating. It's like a love letter to God. Put it this way, that is what I call my gratitude journal. It's like a love letter to God. It's a way of me telling God how much.
Read it one day.
No, you're not gonna read my love letter to God. No, it's between me and God. So it's like me it's like me telling God what happened for the day. Do you know what I'm saying? This is how I felt that day. This is what happened. This is what I'm looking forward to. This is opportunities that's come my way that I totally didn't expect, that I knew that God threw it as a sprinkle my way. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that I just said to myself, you know what? And I'll just say a little prayer after that. I don't know what today's gonna bring, Lord, but surprise me. Use me and exhaust me. I know. I use the word exhaust me.
Somebody here doesn't get exhausted.
I don't get exhausted. That's the thing. I'm gonna say to myself, God exhaust me. God is like, okay, you want exhausted, girl? I'll give you more ideas. Are you getting exhausted? No. But I think God is so funny, because the more He's exhausting me, he doesn't know that's like my energy boost.
But it's really important to actually get that stuff in your head, off of your head, and onto a paper. Because
write it down.
Since I've got my YouTube video where I'm putting all my food, my recipes in, and then one for like workouts for the ladies at home or men. And then there's another one that I thought of is how to eat. Like nobody teaches how to eat. So all these things are coming into my head, and I'm thinking,
need to be writing them down.
These are the questions I've been asked from my clients, maybe people on Instagram asking these questions, and I'm like, getting up with my head is full, and I'm like,
write it down.
This YouTube channel needs to look like this, like this. I'm not making it. I've got to get the boys that make for us. I've got to give this information to them, but I've got to get it on the paper first to see.
Or even if you don't write on the paper, you can record it. I mean, how we got here is because of what could be seen as a flaw.
Yeah, I guess from being a people pleaser to really wanting to listen to women, especially because I literally feel a connection to women. And I feel when I hear what they're saying, I feel I can help you. I'm like, I can help you with some of it.
That's what we're all here for.
I know, but
for some reason we've lost track of that.
And we've got competitive, and we've got bitchy, and we've got busy, and we've got stressed. And I think if we get back to women helping women,
the world will be a better place.
Because you know what? Because you're the boss of your house, and if you are in a good place,
the house will be in a good place.
Exactly. So you decide their food, you decide how the house works, you make the biggest decisions. So if you're in a good place, then I think you are.
You choose your energy wisely. Be careful of the energy you put out there.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Be careful the energy you put out there. It could reflect on your family. It could reflect on your loved ones or your workplace or whatever. Be careful of the energy you put out there.
Your stress can sort of rub it. I went upstairs yesterday No, on my birthday actually, on Wednesday, and I went up to say goodnight to Zayn. I said, "Can you put this away now? Put this phone away." And I wanted to get this phone and chuck it out the window. I don't want to throw the Xbox out the window and step on it.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously I didn't go in like that, but you could see it. I even stepped back and thought, don't go in like that. I had a little word with myself. This is what I can do now. I have an ability to do this now.
Talk
Rather than doing it and thinking, was that really bad then? No, I know what I'm doing. So I go in the room, but still, even though I put on a face, I'm like, darling, can you just put this away now? Like I said it like this, but he's like, Mum, what's wrong with you? You're so grumpy.
I got that yesterday.
I'm not grumpy. I'm just saying, put it away.
I got that yesterday. She goes to me, Mommy, are you on your period? I was like, why are you so grumpy? I'm thinking. No. Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you, we're not all perfect, okay? As much as we say we're here naked before you guys, we tell it as it is.
I talk about.
No. I'm not. I mean naked as in, but we bear the truth.
We do open up.
We open up a lot,
yeah.
so we're not gonna be here and lie and pretend that we're all perfect or we all have it all together. I mean, yesterday, I know my flaws is I can snap once in a while, and it's not because I haven't had any sleep. But obviously, sometimes it's like, when things don't happen, when you've talked about something for so long, and then you feel like the person you're speaking to is not respecting what you're saying, it kind of like, the human thing in you is like you snap a little bit, and you find your voice kind of going a little bit off. So yesterday, I said to my daughter, she was upstairs playing game. Why did they even invent these phones for kids anyway? I think we shouldn't be giving kids phone at a certain age. Because what's happened is that they don't talk to us. We're talking against the wall. Just say.
We did that.
So I made threats. I went up to her and said, Zahara! Get down here, help your mother make dinner. I'm in the toilet, she says. Whatever she wants to hide away from helping, she runs to the toilet. I'm in the toilet. I was like, get down here. I may help your mother make dinner. So I was calling her. I said,
did you actually want help or you just wanted to see her?
Nah, I just wanted help. Because the thing is, I've been doing everything myself. It's nice for her to come downstairs and help me. She came back from school. She went upstairs and she, escaping from responsibility, she runs to the toilet. And I said to her, you know what? If this is going to be how it's going to be in this house, I'm going to go live in the toilet myself. And then I'll lock the door. Me and the dog can stay in there. And if you want dinner, you go make it yourself. But this is just being a bit crazy. It's not. But eventually, she came down. And then she goes to me, what's wrong with you? Why are you being in a mood? I said, oh, no, I'm not being in a mood, darling. I just want a bit of help once in a while. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you help me without having to demand it, that would be nice. And then she came down and, she's like, I said, listen, if you're going to show up with joy on your face. If you're going to show up and you don't have the joy in your face, can you kindly remove yourself from the situation? You know what she did? She removed herself from the situation.
Oh, no. Why did you give that choice?
I know. Why did I give the choice?
Okay, never mind.
Why did I give the choice? But that's the flaws I have. You think I give too much choice? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's my mistake. That's what I'm saying. Like me not saying no. I give people the leeway to walk over. So it's something I can hardly hold my hand up and say, you know what?
How did you feel after she'd removed herself from the situation?
I was a bit hurt. I was hurt. I ended up making the dinner myself. And then eating the dinner myself.
Oh. She not come down for dinner either?
She came, took it and went upstairs.
Oh.
And it broke my heart. She didn't even sit down next to me.
Because you'd fallen out at this stage.
No, she didn't talk to me. And then the time she spoke to me was in the morning when she needed lift to school.
Oh, God. Teenagers, anyone else got them? My son is like happy 1 minute and he'll give you loads of cuddles and you're like, what's he happy about? Like he comes in from school, he's like, hello, mommy, and all that. And then...
No, but as parents, we do have a bit of flaws. As parents, we have flaws, though.
Shut up to me and all kind. I know. I said I'm going to take
I said to Zahara,
everything.
I said to Zahara, the day you tell me you shut up, honey, I will pack your bags and I will drive you to Heathrow, one-way ticket to Nigeria, and you're staying there with your grandmother. It works. And I mean it. I'm bringing this suitcase.
What can I say?
No, listen. I'm bringing this suitcase. I'm packing all her stuff. Okay, what's going next? Your phone, your charger, shoes. Okay, in Africa, you don't need warm clothes. You need some few things. Don't worry, when you get home, your grandmother will sort you out. Okay, I get my car keys. I get my suitcase. Come on, honey, I can buy you a ticket in the airport. Let's go. Let's go. She's looking at me like, I said, what are we waiting for? Come on. At this point in time, my mother can wait for you at the airport. She can wait for you at Lagos. There's somebody that's going to be waiting for you at the other point of the world. Get your suitcase, get your shoes on, let's go. She's looking at me like, oh. I said, sweetheart, I love you so much that I'm willing to do this